This week on Gaming Dudes Podcast. I assume you knew more about this game than I would, so
Have a hint?
yeah.
This is clearly going to be a wash.
A character from Smash Bros. Has
Really?
this. Yeah.
Was it? Oh man, I'm going to get flamed. Is it,
Hello, folks, ladies and gents.
Welcome to another episode of Gaming Dudes Podcast. I'm Bren.
Welcome to another episode of Gaming Dudes Podcast. I'm Spidey. We are back, boys. We're back, and I have prepared something for our boy Bren. A test of his true video game knowledge.
Yeah.
His true video game knowledge. I've compiled a list of soundtracks for him to guess, and he will have to figure it out. He has no idea what these are. I have pre-prepared this while uploading the last episode, so I spent a lot of time that night getting this ready for him. So,
Don't know what they are.
So he is going to be doing this. So we are going to start right now.
This is so good. Give me Neutron, dude.
Yep.
That game is incredible. If you guys haven't played it, I don't know how many times you got to say it on this podcast.
Yeah.
You should play it. Actually, I need to replay it.
All right, let's skip this.
It's good. But that's like a that song's in it a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the Area 51 music. Let me see.
I was trying to remember what part it was from.
All right, here's the next one.
All right, the one for one so far. Sounds like Star Wars. Is that from? Is that from Dark Forces?
Nope.
Or no, Jedi Knight?
Nope. No Star Wars game.
Is that a Star Wars game?
No, it's Spider-Man 2.
Well, dude, let me guess some more.
Well, you're gonna... Okay, here we go. Here's the next one.
I guess if I guess wrong, it should be wrong.
Yeah.
Maple Story.
No. Kingdom Hearts. It's Destiny Islands.
Hey. Go well so far.
Yeah, I didn't think it was obscure. I failed at that part. But, here we go.
Oh, it literally sounds just like a reversion of Maple Story's main theme.
It does sound very similar.
I know it sounds incredibly familiar, but it's so like. Sounds familiar.
Would you like a hint?
Yeah, sure.
The game has good combat.
Arkham?
Yeah, that's Arkham Asylum.
Oh, I would have never guessed that. That's such.
Yeah,
I didn't pay attention to the music at all in that game.
Yeah, I loved the freaking theme, dude. Here's the next one. This one I won't even. Yeah, this one I wouldn't blame you for not getting, but I assumed you
Is
knew.
it an older game?
Yeah. I assume you knew more about this game than I would, so.
Have a hint?
Yeah.
This is clearly going to be a wash.
A character from Smash Bros. Has
Really?
this. Yeah.
Was it? Oh man, I'm gonna get flamed. Is it it's not from Earthbound, is it?
Yeah, it's from Earthbound. You got it.
Oh,
I'm gonna let you
I was like, if I get that wrong, I am doomed.
Because it's a bit of an obscure one. So, how long did I let this continue for? Let that continue for way too long. Let's move forward. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is where the cut is. So,
Okay.
right.
Probably could have timed where they were.
Yeah, no, I should have timestamped. Here we go.
Oh. Just I know it from like Smash Bros. Ricky the Targets or whatever, isn't it?
Yep, you're correct.
Oh.
Dude.
I didn't know if it was like a theme they used from one of their other games, so that's why I was like, the only thing I know it from is Smash Bros. But I was surprised I got that. I was doubting myself.
Here we go. This one I'm gonna not really judge you if you don't get this one.
Yeah. Sort of jazzy.
Yeah, very jazzy.
Sort of jazzy.
Gosh. So yeah, this
Is this a Nintendo? Is this for DS?
no, this is a PlayStation game.
Oh, it's
PlayStation 2, yeah, dude. Beautiful.
My other guess was gonna be that like Warrior game for the DS, but
Thankfully, I have a skip 30 seconds ahead, so it'll just. Here we go.
I don't even know. We haven't been keeping score at all.
No, this is not a keeping score thing. This one also, I'm just like, yeah, we'll see.
It sounds like RuneScape. I don't think it is, but it's not. But it sounds so much like RuneScape music.
It is another game you really like, or used to like. That was
Not RuneScape. Yeah, so it's not RuneScape. RuneScape's so long.
That you would like play together with the boys. You guys played this a ton.
So it's multiplayer.
It's like it's a dungeon crawler.
Diablo?
Yeah, Diablo 2.
Oh, I was gonna say Diablo, but it sounded so old. But it sounded kind of old.
Okay, here we go.
SpongeBob?
No.
No, don't tell me. Give me some guesses here. We're not keeping score.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like someone that would be in like Battle for Bikini Bottom or something. Not a very distinct song.
I thought it was, but
any hint? Don't give me not too easy.
it is a GameCube game, so you are.
Okay, that's good.
You're in the ballpark.
Mario Sunshine?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Mario Sunshine.
What is it? What does this song play?
It plays in,
You're in the
Serena Beach. It's this. It's a level. It's It's the one with the hotel. You know, the hotel and the ghosts and the booze and.
I did not pay attention to that. I guess it was in the bonus round, like bonus levels.
Here we go.
This is a song. Sounds so familiar. I'm gonna lock it in on Donkey Kong.
I knew you were gonna say Donkey Kong.
Is that true?
It's Jack and Daxter. First Jack and Daxter.
Dude, you're picking games I played like 20 years ago. This had great music back then. Oh, that Jack and Dexter song I have ever did. Wild. sounds so like unmemorable to me.
Yeah, I was never a fan of this, but I figured that, I wanted to pick something that was a little less obvious from this game.
Yeah.
Because it'd just be so, dude, if I picked the main theme for this game, you'd be like,
wouldn't it be cool if I got him?
Yeah, that's true.
Is this Super Nintendo?
No, this is a GameCube game.
GameCube games did you freaking pick, dude?
Just a lot of GameCube.
The only thing I can think of that you would pick is Luigi's Mansion, but I don't think this is from that. I don't know.
I purposefully left Luigi's Mansion out. Yeah, so
You didn't even tell me what it was.
It was Wind Waker.
Oh,
yeah, the pirate ship. Yeah.
Pretty obscure theme for.
Yep, I was like,
whole freaking game.
Yeah, that was definitely not the wisest of choices. I've learned now that.
Well, I do recognize it now that you say it. I'm like, oh yeah.
These are definitely not the most.
I was gonna say a Zelda game, but I wasn't gonna say Wind Waker.
Well, then you know what? I'll give it to you, even if it was just a Zelda game.
Does not count. That was
okay.
Bad.
This one is.
Oh, dude, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's Donkey Kong.
Dude, that's such a good theme, dude.
Yeah, I picked this.
Yeah,
I picked this because this was iconic, and
oh, that's 64, right?
Yep. BK64.
Legendary. Oh, dude, such a freaky good song.
Yeah,
Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, dude, Mega Man Legends. Yep. This is where
talk about the songs a little bit. This was.
Yeah, no, this one, dude. This one was. I remember every time I'd freaking play the game, I can visualize the scene of just like the market going around and talking to the people and like kicking the can into the freaking bakery. You would kick the can and get like money.
Oh, yeah.
It was such an iconic. And then it was so iconic. And then you kick the vending machine and get like a free drink.
For that, yeah.
Oh, dude, such cozy. Like that guy. Whoever composed that soundtrack,
play again.
One of the best soundtracks I've ever heard, to be honest.
Another game where it's like, dude, why do I never replay this?
Same, dude. I need to get back to that, but no. Very sentimental, very fun, very calming, very enjoyable.
Full roll and Mega Man dynamic.
Oh, dude.
Ada
doing a weird like a really weird freaking can't even do the dance. I'm just gonna throw a gif of him up.
See, all the ladies like Mega Man.
Yeah, dude. That was the whole
freaking the Bond girl.
Yeah,
that was the whole roll. The green haired girl, like everybody.
Every character, every female, even some NPCs. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But all right, on to the next one.
Strapping young lad, I guess. Be a fighting game. Right?
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, in a manner of speaking.
I was going to say Puzzle Fighter.
It is Puzzle Fighter 2. Good job. Good job.
That's hard. I actually can't believe I guessed that before.
That might be
the actual main theme came out.
That might be the most iconic. Like for me, it's not. Like I was like, okay, what's iconic to you guys in terms of games you guys actually played? I was like, you guys played a ton of Puzzle Fighter. Good. And the soundtrack is the most it sounds good, but it's the most unusual. It's
very weird.
Even just discussing it for a bit, it's a very unusual.
I don't even necessarily know if I think it's good. I just heard it so much.
I mean, if you take out the hiya, I mean, you'd probably.
I can't believe I recognize that that fast before.
I mean, it's very distinctive.
Hey,
I haven't heard anything like it. So.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
It's okay. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, you're correct.
So wait, let me just try to guess which game. Not Oris, is it? Or not? No, well, like Ruby and
Um,
Sapphire.
no, it's not.
You don't tell me.
It's
Tell me. It sounds so familiar.
so. This was like such a.
How? So it's not.
No,
How's it not Ruby and Sapphire?
it's very. Ruby and Sapphire soundtrack
Was it after or before?
It was after.
Did you say that?
After.
I know it's not X and Y. That's for sure. That's when they started getting crappier music.
Yeah, they really.
And it can't be Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, it was Diamond and Pearl.
Okay, because I was like, it
Yeah,
wasn't
I
Black
would
and
go
White,
with
because I would remember that.
It's because and it has the same sound samples as Black and White.
Dude, I have got to replay. You're making me want to replay all this stuff. Diamond and Pearl is incredible.
I know. You know why I
should get that
picked
remix
that?
on my Switch. I don't even care if it's chibi.
I
get
picked
that.
I picked that because it was the old chateau, like it's right next to it, and I remember distinctively. I was like, "Oh, I associate this song with the old chateau. Like I associate this forest."
That guy could do a movie. That guy could score a movie. I feel
He could
guy
with
made that.
honestly, even his sound fonts. Those sound fonts are surprisingly good.
That
But
guy's fantastic.
I
That's
feel
so
like
fantastic.
I feel like that's what I remember from it. You know, that green-haired
Which
girl.
Pokemon game has your favorite music?
Ruby and Sapphire, but I didn't include that because those are cheap, dude. That's a cheap. That's an easy.
Mine's Ruby and Sapphire too.
That's
I
like
think.
iconic.
But
It's
I don't
like,
know, man.
Ding ding
that,
ding.
that song is incredible. But
Gen 4 is good,
I think
but it's got it's,
Ruby and Sapphire has the best music.
yeah. Gen 4 is great. You know, Diamond and Pearl is great, but it's really like a slippery slope.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of good songs from it.
Yeah, it is a very slippery slope. It's
Not
not,
like
as
Ruby and Sapphire.
iconic. No.
I think I remember most of that pretty quick.
Well, a lot of people. Now people are gonna kill me and burn me at the stake for saying that, but in terms of Gen 4, me saying, dude, Diamond and Pearl didn't have as many memorable tracks.
I have it's got the most memorable opening to me.
It does.
Like
Same.
Ruby and Sapphire, when you start to get your first Pokemon and the professor's bag's on the ground and you have to pick which
Yeah,
ball
it was so cool.
to pick. It's literally like been stuck in my brain since I've never I still get the feeling of how stoked I was.
Same
Playing
here.
a new Pokemon game.
I
Back then we all played them, so it was like we'd all get them, we'd all play them.
it was
Like
a
all our
blast.
brothers
Dude.
and sister, and we'd all play, and it was just like we were
Little Root Town, man, standing in Little Root Town and
yeah.
hearing the
Like
music.
and then you save the professor, and then the music in Little Root Town is like, dude.
It was so like I've never been
And helping Wally and stuff. That freaking game is
that
a
game is
masterpiece.
amazing, dude. The journey.
It's got to be the best.
The world
It's
design.
gotta be the best one.
The world design, the story, the way the art looks beautiful, and I'm thinking it's like 16-bit. How did they even accomplish that?
Gotta be the best.
All right,
Has to be the best one.
on to the next.
All right, yeah. Oh, Lord or Stronghold.
Yep, I knew I was debating on you getting this but I remember hearing this in the mission screen every time. Sir
I just
Longarm.
played this game when I was a kid so much.
This was ingrained in
Because
my
back
brain
then-
too.
I was basically a slave to whatever Dad bought us because I was young, like so young. It was like whenever he would get a new game that he wanted to play, that's what me and TJ would play, especially on the computer. So it was like,
Yeah, okay, so here's the cut. I looked at the time. All right, apologies for the jump cut and an interruption. But
yeah, we played that. So
yeah.
I just had to play it. It was like
Well-
that. Same thing with Command and Conquer. Like, I'm just saying, Dad bought those
Oh,
games,
yeah.
so then that's why we played.
That story was surprisingly good for an RTS game, especially Strongholds.
Oh my god!
You had iconic characters, Rat, Wolf, all that. Even
so fun.
even your advisor had a personality, you know. The people loathe you, Saya. And they
Really
all,
good.
good music too. Very relaxing, very calming, fits the time period. But all right, on to the next one. This interesting.
Oh.
Very strange.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
This one is also a bit more.
Oh, this sounds familiar. Like, it could be freaking Doom or something, but I don't know what it is. You know what? Is it something I've played?
Yes, it is.
Is it a shooter?
This was an RTS that you really liked.
This is Command and Conquer?
Yeah. This is Red Alert 2.
Dang, I didn't know it went so hard.
Yeah. Frank Capacci made the soundtrack. This is.
Oh, I wouldn't have remembered that, but dang, I don't remember this going that hard.
This was it was a very the game, horrible acting in the cutscenes, but phenomenal.
But when I was a kid, I thought it was incredible.
And honestly, I kind of appreciate the hokiness. I appreciate it. You know, it was kind of fun.
When I was a child, I thought the human cutscenes was like coolest. I'm like,
Now,
it's like I'm watching a movie.
It still is cool, to be honest. I will say the other games definitely had better acting.
I kind of wish people still kind of did that.
Same here. I like FMV cutscenes.
Because remember the freaking in Star Wars Dark Forces.
Yeah, dude, those cutscenes were some of the
good,
oh my gosh, dude. Those were
would have kept it like that.
They could have released that full thing as a movie and just filled in the gaps, and it would have been.
Dude, it was awesome.
Would have been the best. It would have been episode 7.
That robot assassin guy or whatever. It's like dark.
Oh yeah,
freaking
freaking
one of the first cutscenes.
Freaking what is his name? 8088.
Yeah, dude.
And he's sitting there with him in that cantina, and he's like threatening him in front of his he's like the dark side. He's like, do your worst. I'm not afraid of it. Kyle says that, and he's in the shadows, and he points his gun at him, his blaster at him, and then he disarms one of the guards, and then grabs his blaster.
Good times.
Yeah, dude, that was iconic. All right, here we go. This one's a little less specific. I wouldn't like it. This is the one where I wouldn't judge you if you didn't get it.
An RTS.
No, first-person shooter. Let me go back to the beginning. The beginning's a little more.
It's definitely Call of Duty.
Yeah, it is.
Which one? That will be the hard part. You didn't slap COD 4 in there, did you?
Yes, this is COD 4.
Oh! Wow, dude, I haven't heard that in so long.
Well, remember at the beginning of the multiplayer, every time you played as the Op 4, you'd hear that song every freaking time. It was like this weird, like Arabic, and I remember the mission, the very specific mission where you're just sitting in the helicopter, just flying through as a Marine. You know, you're watching like helicopters getting shot down in front of your face as you're just going through this it was one of the few games that kind of captured that actual modern setting.
Yeah.
Like most games were like World War II, weird British accents, bad, like they weren't bad, but bad acting for most of them. Like Modern Warfare was the first COD to really make an actual good story for once, instead of just being like, here's a story with horrible voice actors and bad, bad like stereotypes that aren't even like well done. Like they're just Scottish men. Like they're not.
Yep.
It's not good. But COD 4 really made COD what it was, man. Even multiplayer, everything. All right, let's go back. Come on, here we go. Now this theme, dude, every time I hear it, I get goosebumps. Every freaking time.
Not Assassin's Creed, is it?
No.
Sounds piratey, sort of. Am I on track to that?
No. It's think
Dude, let me guess. Oh,
Okay.
you're giving me a hint. Okay.
think more sci-fi is what I'm saying. Think more sci-fi.
Oh. In the mega wrong direction. Oh, it's gotta be KOTOR then.
Yeah, dude. Yep, this was the This was the character building screen and the theme that plays at the end of the game when you basically
I would not have
kill every single person or save them.
I would not have known that if you didn't say sci-fi, because I don't remember KOTOR's music at all.
It was, dude. It's like
That song sounded awesome.
The whole soundtrack was composed by the guy who did like Oblivions and Skyrim.
It was like a movie.
It was incredible. It was literally, like I said, dude. It was every time I hear that.
It's just another game where I didn't really. For some reason, the music was just in the background so much.
It was so good, though. When you actually like think about it, it's. I wish.
Dude, yeah,
I
absolutely.
wish.
I didn't notice it. It doesn't matter.
Like, I wish the Star Wars games had those soundtracks, like original soundtracks, because most of them have like movie stuff, and it's like, why would I want to hear the movie soundtrack when I could just hear the actual, something different? But, right, here we go. Here we go, boy. Right. It's weird.
Dig Dug?
No.
It's not Dig. So much like Dig Dug. Sounds so familiar.
Because you actually played this game. I never did. Like, I never got to play it.
Is it an old game?
Yeah, it's like a platformer.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Oh, it is like old, like real.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Nintendo 64 era.
Oh, it's 64?
Yeah.
Paper. It's not Paper Mario, is it?
No.
Platformer?
Yep. 3D platformer.
Like a 3D platformer? Oh,
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yep, Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, I was thinking like 2D.
Yeah, no, I should have specified. But
No, it's not your fault.
it's also a soundtrack for me that was not iconic. Of course, I didn't play the game, so.
I definitely recognize that, but I don't like it very much.
Yeah, I don't like Banjo's soundtrack. I don't like Banjo's soundtrack either. I personally, some people will be like, Nintendo fans are going to come over to me and just like.
That song specifically got really annoying.
Physically assassinate.
That song's in it a lot. Like, that
It's
like
like
sound
the-
effect. Like,
Yeah, the
banjo.
freaking weird banjo. And it's not even in. It's, like, Mario Kart's the only game that used a banjo tactfully, in my opinion. That this game sucked at it. Like, I also thought that was very annoying too. It was really annoying. I was like, this. There's a point where it's too whimsical and annoying that, like, and I have no memories of this game, so I personally have no, like, for me, it was just it was a you played the game, I saw someone play it, and then that's it. So
Did you watch play it?
It was some YouTubers, Beta64. He played Banjo Kazooie once.
Nice.
I never played it though. I was like, Banjo Kazooie, what is this game? I was like, I've never heard this in my life. So, all right, here we go. On to the next one.
Right. That's so familiar. Oh, come on.
This soundtrack is probably the best I've ever heard, to be honest. This particular track.
Is this from Zelda?
No, but I see why you'd think that. It's very similar instrumentation.
Sounds so familiar to me. Obviously, fighting music.
Yeah.
Don't know what. Trying to picture it in my head. Definitely recognize it, so I at least noticed that. This is for... What's too good to be on the Game Boy Advance?
This was on a PS2.
Okay. PS2, okay, that's good. Such good music for a PS2 game.
That's why I let this one.
No way. Oh, is it Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2. The fight with Axel where you pull the two keyblades, where Roxas pulls the two keyblades out. Dude.
Nice.
That piano, when that piano kicks in, I remember playing that game and not knowing the backstory. I was somehow emotional for a character I had no idea. Like, I was like, this is emotional, even though I don't even know who Axel is. Like, we don't even know who Axel is or what his motives are or what he's doing.
I was like, it sounds like Kingdom Hearts fighting music, but I wasn't sure if you'd throw Kingdom Hearts in again.
I did because
I'm okay if you keep doing that.
Oh my gosh, dude. It was so good.
When you said PS2, I was like, the only PS2 game I can think of that has music that I would remember is Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, it was such a good, like, it's a freaking PS2 game. I was thinking,
incredible, yeah. The music sounds so good.
How did Yoko Shimomura do it? She did it somehow. Somehow she was able to like,
it's a girl?
Yeah, somehow she was able to like make it Yoko Shimomura.
Yoku?
Yep, Yoko.
Like Yoku?
It's a Yoko. Yoko.
Okay, you're putting the Yoko.
Yeah, the weird accent.
Very
politically correct.
56.
Dude, her freaking
seems like a very
soundtrack,
talented woman.
Like, oh my gosh,
talented lady.
Very talented.
Share with Kingdom Hearts characters right here, right now. Cool.
So yeah, that was probably one of my favorite soundtracks in gaming. Just thinking about the struggle of the characters and the what was happening in the story. And what's funny is every time I play Kingdom Hearts 2 now, there are certain times when I replay it where I just play the Roxas prologue, and that's all I play.
Yeah, dude, I love Roxas.
That's all I play. Good. That's the sad part. It's because Roxas has story. He's not wasting time in little worlds goofing around with guys going, hey, swing my Keyblade. It's like there's real story going on. There's real story. It's not just, run around in Disney World and have nothing happen. What is this, Pokemon? This is so formulaic, it's not even funny.
Harsh, man.
I love the game, but if I was to critique it, there are some worlds that are just like...
I will say, like I said, I've been playing a bunch of the first one, and the combat is bad.
That's the thing that kept me playing, too, and actually beating
it. It's not like the worst.
But
it's like I forgot how clunky it is.
Dude, it's so irritating. It's like
slow. It's delayed.
It's so bad. 2 is so much.
It's not snappy. It's like really clunky, but
it is
whatever.
So much better. All right, on to the next, boy.
James Bond.
Yep.
GoldenEye, right?
Yep, dude. This was the mission on the runway where you're going.
I almost guessed GoldenEye immediately, but I wanted to make sure.
You got it. You got it, man.
Great music.
I love how the more it goes on, the music actually like is starting to be memorable because it's actually decent music. Banjo-Kazooie.
Some of that's not bad, but it's just like not.
Yeah, some of them are not as prominent.
I listen to a lot, and it's not bad. It's just like it was so made for the background.
Yeah, it was made for the background. It was very. Even I didn't remember.
I listened to that same song for like hours.
I had to guess. I had to guess that, and I didn't even know it was Jak and Daxter. I thought it was Donkey Kong too. When I had to guess it, because I was like, who? I was like, why is this so similar? It just sounds like Donkey Kong. And Matt was like, our brother was like, dude, it's Jak and Daxter. I'm like, what? I didn't even remember that theme at all. It wasn't even like. iconic to me. You know, I like it, but you know, this is at least iconic. Let's.
This is obviously old.
Yeah. I am making that face the thumbnail.
I just did?
Yeah.
Oh boy. This is it Pokemon?
GBA music blends in, no, but it does blend in so much.
I was like, for GBA music to sound this good, it felt like it had to be
It
Pokemon.
blends in so
it's,
much.
It's Zelda game, actually. Isn't it?
No.
What would you be picking besides that? It's not a Mario game either.
No.
Is it? Is it Wario World?
Nope.
I don't know.
Harvest Moon.
Oh, I never would have guessed that. That was an incredible song, though.
Like I said, I played the game very little,
I was
so
like, for it to be, I played it a bunch.
it
but
blends in.
Was that the theme?
Yep, that was the menu
Okay.
theme.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, it can't be the one in the game.
If you're talking the actual do,
Yeah,
like that's more. That would have been more of a dead. That would have been more of a dead giveaway. But that's why I picked against it. But
yeah.
But yeah, it was probably not a wise decision. I should have went.
It sounded familiar, but it sounded good too, which why I'm surprised it was. You just start. I like never watched the themes, and you press start so fast.
And also,
I'm not like I'm sitting there listening to it.
Also, the Game Boy music blends in. It all blends in. Like most people would
I
think
thought it was gonna be from one of those Zelda games.
Yeah, no, those games were great.
Game Boy.
But I never picked those because I was like, well, you know, they're too iconic. Here we go.
Battle Joe?
Yep. That's why I picked it, man.
I'm surprised I got that. But I love this game. Dude, watch me beat it. Like basically a night.
Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game even from just watching it.
That's a good game.
And that soundtrack. That soundtrack's surprisingly good for a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, I guess I was paying attention to it more than I think it's just good intense music.
Well, it's also what is more iconic though. That's what you got to think about. What game is more iconic to you? This obviously Harvest Moon is like, I mean, it's been replaced by Stardew Valley. It's been eclipsed. It's not really.
But I remember the other Harvest Moon music.
Yeah, it was very. Yeah, it's a very, very
Oh, maybe I would have. It
very
probably would have still
niche
been hard
theme.
to guess, but.
Okay.
Well, I just always skip the theme, so I just. Good song, good choice.
This one also is a little less obvious too. This one I honestly shouldn't have even picked.
Is it Metal Gear?
No.
Oh.
But I remember really liking this one, so I just kind of chucked it in there.
Is it not a GameCube game?
It's a computer game.
Oh. Is that one spy game?
First-person shooter.
Oh, Renegade?
Yep. Dude.
Wow, I didn't know this song hit that hard.
It's the pause menu. I would go into the pause menu as a kid and
When
look
the
at the
volume
bios.
it goes dun, 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 dun. Like when the violins kick in, it's
dude.
like this is amazing.
It was like so
Wow.
good. It was so
That was
good.
I thought it was like the spy.
It's
There's this theme in the spy game.
No
we used
One
to
Lives
play.
Forever, right? That's what you're talking about. With the girl.
With a girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No One Lives Forever. I never played it, so
Great
I'm
game.
just like I've never even but Renegade, dude. Oh, like one of the best shooters out there.
It's same with the James Bond. GoldenEye has that like when you I think it's when you hit pause, it's like got that
Oh yeah,
hard
dude, that amazing like
that
dun
theme
dun
goes
dun
hard.
dun. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh dude,
Like
the pause
I don't
screens, oh, so
have
good.
no business being that fire. And that's this for the Renegade is the pause theme.
All right, here we go. Next one. Oh yeah, before I started, yeah, you got that. What I was gonna say about Renegade soundtrack is probably one of the most underrated FPS soundtracks ever created. I remember when I started actually paying attention to the music, I pulled
Renegade?
it. Yeah, I started pulling it and like listening to it in other stuff and just listening to it while I'm doing stuff.
Like how you listen to gaming music like
A lot.
yeah, like not even
No.
just what you just listen to it.
Yep, it's just so nice because I don't have to be
I'll listen to like
bombarded by lyrics
Donkey
all the
Kong
time.
themes from like Super Nintendo, and I listen to Sonic Adventure 2
Well, because
themes,
Sonic Adventure 2 is actual music. It's not just
and I listen
instrumental.
to old Pokemon themes.
Yeah, it's
About it.
just for me. I listen to so many, dude. My life is this. Like for me, I love musicians, but there's a point where I'm just like, give me no lyrics. I don't need lyrics anymore. But yeah, no, it's all right. Let's skip ahead. Let's skip ahead. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. This is
This is Zelda. This
Yep.
is Link's Awakening, or no, Link to the Past.
Yep. The freaking forest.
Oh.
Where you're searching for the Master Sword. You're just going around
That's
finding
another
fake
game
swords,
that has
pulling them
there's
out.
like iconic music in that game everywhere.
It was such a good game, dude. Such a
There's
good
iconic
game.
music in that game. Literally everywhere. That game has so many great songs.
I
These
will
games have, like, the
always.
most limited technology ever. Somehow it's like better than stuff we get now.
I know. It's so much better than 90% of the music we have. So much better. Like, especially Link to the Past, it has such a feel to it. It has such a feel.
Yeah.
Even me, who's played like I've got to like the whole Dark World thing, but as a kid I sucked, so I could barely even play the game. But
Plus, it's hard when you don't look anything up. It's like, what's happening?
I was on car rides with my Game Boy Advance because I had the GBA version. So
Bringing me back, man. Time flies.
it was such an
Days,
iconic.
man.
Such
Game Boy Advance days, legendary time.
Yeah, dude. All right, next one. The beginning part is not indicative of what this is.
It's really for mine. Oh, it's Pokemon.
Nope. You are in the GBA ballpark, though.
Fire Emblem?
Yep.
Oh man, this song is so good.
Yep.
Dude, another incredible sounding song.
I know, dude. It's a GBA. We had better technology at the time. We had better,
You
like...
could put that song in a movie.
I
They
know.
just like upscaled it some. It'd be like, you put this in a movie.
It's like insane. These people, well, they have done that with like the melees and all that stuff has been like they're like insane.
Instruments, so good.
And I will say for Kingdom Hearts, I've never been a fan of them switching out the instruments. You know, like the instrumentation. I always preferred when they just stick to the original. Like I didn't like the remake of 2's
Really?
soundtrack. No, because I was like, because it just it doesn't have the same feel to it. Like the original soundtrack, it's very, I guess what I'm saying is it was lost in translation. Sometimes you make something so like insane it just loses like the feel that the game was going for. And I think Fire Emblem never lost that feel.
That's why there's only so many good Pokemon remixes.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
because it's like some good ones that like stick really true to the source material, but the ones that go off of it too much, you're like,
Yeah, you just and most of them do. Most of them are not very good.
I don't want to be able to barely know what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like I hear a piano rendition of this, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. What is this? Or like a crazy violin rendition. I'm like, this is Little Root Town.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Go too crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's skip this.
Simplicity is kind of what makes it so awesome. I like it.
Yeah, it's Majora's Mask.
Oh, I wasn't gonna.
Milk bar, yeah. The milk bar is very. I mean, yeah, very. It's very.
Seemed a little bit. It seemed a little bit.
Lower in quality than the actual.
Yes.
It actually is not. That's what it actually sounds like in game.
Oh, I know. I'm saying like it sounded low quality for a 64 game.
Yeah, it was. It was a very odd. Like Ocarina of Time had out. A lot of the games had outdone that kind of music. It was very old MIDI-ish. It sounded very Super Nintendo. I won't disagree with you there. I never thought about that, but it was very. Yeah, it was an interesting song. I don't remember particularly listening to it all the time, but I do remember it had to do with like the milk quest with the, Romani, the girl, in the ranch. So that was kind of, I guess that's what I was banking off of.
All right.
But unfortunately, it was not. It was not. It was not. And it is Majora's Mask. If you want me to be completely honest here, Majora's Mask soundtrack is not as good as Ocarina of Time's. It's weird and synthy. It sounds kind of Super Nintendo-ish. It's not as like modern-y sounding as Ocarina of Time. Like Ocarina of Time sounds like a modern, very modern game. Yeah. Majora's Mask is very quirky and weird, and they kind of went a little too heavy on that. All right, John, we're on to the last, I believe the last song, my friend.
Sounds so familiar. The GameCube?
No. We played it recently.
Oh, I played it recently? I played it recently?
Both of us.
Oh, Maple Story.
Yep.
It's the Warrior Place theme, right?
Yep. So
what a game.
That was how I ended it.
Nice, dude. That was incredibly fun.
Yeah, I definitely should have picked a little less obscure like ideas.
No, I actually got a lot more than that was really good.
I was actually pretty impressed. With Arkham soundtrack for me, it sounded like a movie soundtrack. Like I really liked. I
don't remember.
I was a very big fan of like Arkham Asylum soundtrack. It was probably one of my favorite game soundtracks. Period.
What time are we at?
We're at 50, so we got a little.
Okay, I want a couple. I want to guess you to guess.
Okay,
I'll do a bigger one. I'll do a bigger one too for you.
We should do it. We should do it, dude. Yeah, because this is like my ballpark.
Wait, don't look. This might give it away. Don't look.
My eyes are closed.
You see it at all?
No, my eyes are closed. So
okay, keep them close. Keep them close. Ready?
Yep.
Don't cheat.
Diddy Kong Racing. Where's that Crash Team Racing? Is it Diddy Kong Racing?
Diddy Kong Racing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you got that. I didn't realize I forgot this is gonna tell you right the second you watch it. It's gonna watch it. It's gonna see what it is.
Yeah, it was very very it was iconic for me. I mean, that was my
incredible.
That was my jam. My jam.
I'm trying to look one up, but I can't remember what game it is.
Cause yeah, that's iconic. That's one of the best. I think it's better than Mario Kart, to be honest. I think it is. Personally, I think Diddy Kong Racing had better gameplay and better
Oh, me too.
horses.
Oh, in every way. I can't believe it wasn't more popular.
Yeah, same. It's the same with Crash Team Racing. I think Crash Team Racing was better too. Like they just they were much more unique compared to Mario Kart. Mario Kart kind of stagnated and didn't really develop into a flourishing game.
Let's see if this is an iconic one, because you might not get this. Might not get this. You probably won't, but okay. Close your eyes. Well, after you do the share, you have to.
All right, just give me the old share. There we go. Eyes are closed.
All right, ready?
Yep. Did I mute? Oh yeah, I muted it. There we go. There we go. I have no idea what this is.
Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Do another one from the innocent. Keep your eyes closed.
Yeah, I got them closed. Have I played
You may
this?
not even. You may not have. I don't know.
Kirby 64? Oh yeah, no, I've never played Rayman. I've never played Rayman.
All right, then try this one. These are all gonna. Most of these are probably gonna be on 64.
Oh, then I'll do okay. I'll probably do okay at them. So.
Ready?
Yep. Star Fox?
Probably don't know this.
Earthworm Jim 64?
Have you ever played Silicon Valley?
No.
Dang, dude, you don't know the classics.
Yeah, dude, I've never played Silicon.
I actually don't even know if that was even a popular game.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Let me go more GameCube then.
Yeah, because other than like the basic 64 games, all I played was like Mario's and the Zeldas and the Mario Karts and the Donkey Kongs and the Kirby's. Sadly, I played Kirby 64, which was a massive disappointment for me. I was not a fan of Kirby.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was not a fan of Kirby 64. I don't know.
I don't remember it that much.
It was just kind of. I got it from some guy who like puffed a bunch of cigarette smoke on it, so I can have some memories of it. If I ever smell cigarette smoke, I can think of Kirby 64. Right. It was not a.
All right.
That's not fun memories.
Ready to accept it and close your eyes. Game I know you know.
Oh, Tagging the Power of Juju.
So fast.
Yeah, dude.
Just jungle music.
The game, dude. You gotta understand. I listened to this on a daily basis. Like, Tack's soundtrack, the first Tack is like one of my favorites.
All right, close your eyes because I'm just gonna stay streaming because I'm just gonna pick one from the same page. Ready?
Yep.
Go on. Keep your eyes closed. One that's not too obvious. I thought this would take a second. 2 minutes more.
Yeah, no, dude. I love freaking Tack and the Power of Juju soundtrack. It's so good. Oh, it's like one of the best. Custom Robo Battle Rhythm.
From just that?
Yeah, dude. I loved. You
Oh
gotta understand,
my!
man.
That was so
You
fast.
gotta understand. I loved that soundtrack.
Okay, okay. Keep your eyes closed. That's insane, dude. That you got that so
The game over
fast.
music, dude. It was
I never heard it, so
well, yeah. Keep in mind, I
kidding,
was like
I died
5,
all the
probably
time.
8, 9 years old.
Just kidding. I died.
Oh gosh, now I'm thinking. I wonder what's gonna happen.
I'm just trying to find one.
I'm in nervous anticipation. Sounds like a DS game. This
I'm gonna skip to another one. What?
Is this Pokemon?
Is a Pokemon game?
Black and white?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
The sound font. It's the sound font.
The sound font.
The sound font. So just the the instrumentation is like Diamond and Pearl, and I'm like, oh, this instrumentation is used in Diamond and Pearl, so it has to be used in Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Black and White.
Are you a savant? Like, how would you even know that? How would you even?
Because it's the sound. It
How much
sounds
do you listen
similar.
to this stuff,
dude? I listen to it all the time. This was my.
I don't. That's insane.
Yeah, this was my.
From deduction.
This was my.
You just do it so much you got it from deduction.
It's because I remember. Oh, every one of these DS games sounds so similar. So I was like, it has to be a DS game. Oh, this is.
But I would have never been like, oh, it's a DS game, like right away.
Yeah, because it's
You
because
knew it was Pokemon, and you knew it was a DS game immediately.
Yeah, it's because like I said, I remember when I was playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I was like, this sounds like Diamond and Pearl's music.
Okay, I'll do one more. Close your eyes.
But yeah, that's how I was able to get it.
I can't remember what it's called.
Metroid Prime.
How did you get that? There's no way. You heard it for 2 seconds.
Dude.
Not even, actually, no, you didn't even hear it. It did not even play for a second.
I would listen. That theme is, as much as I disparage the game.
You got it you got it from this, and it didn't even play a second.
It was iconic, dude. It's weird.
It's a great theme, but I'm not even trying to play the theme first. I'm trying to play something less obvious, but...
Because I remember I would sit...
You didn't even...
Yeah, I sat and I would listen to that theme.
How would you know it off of the first... Dude, you're like a savant. That's absurd. You got that so fast.
It was yeah, it was, dude, it was my like
insane.
It was my actually, I don't even have to close my eyes because it's not even showing me the actual thing.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even have to close my eyes.
That's funny.
Which is good. So
how much time do you have? How much time do we have?
We're at an hour now. I mean,
I'll do one more.
Yeah, do one more for me. I'm gonna close it just in case though. I saw the preview update.
You got that so fast. That's insane.
It's just that beginning part is ingrained into my head, like that.
Dude, it was less than a second. It was literally less than a second.
It was the weirdest sounding, like.
Dude, less than a second?
Such a weird soundtrack. The beginning part.
Like, dude. Less than a second. You got that. That's insane. I cannot believe that.
The pressure is on. The pressure is on.
Okay, you got that.
I am real.
I'm just about to pick one here. I'm gonna go like the theme because I feel like you'll get it right away. I'll go to it if you can't figure it out.
Peacock is the exclusive streaming
Hey,
home
got an ad, of course.
winner of 7 Academy Awards.
Advertisement? Have I played this game?
Yeah. I think so.
I gotta think.
I'll play the theme if you don't get it. Sounds really good. I forgot how good this is.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Is this Skies of Arcadia?
No.
Dang.
Here's the theme.
Resident Evil 4!
Yep.
Dude!
Have you played it?
Yeah, dude, I did play Resident Evil 4. I did play it. It's just anything.
I know we'll get the theme immediately.
Yeah, dude. And he's talking to like the Spanish cops as they're like driving down the. Oh.
Did you get the remake?
Yeah, I did buy the remake. I did buy it. I didn't play as much of it as the original, but I need to play more of it because I honestly want to just play the original again. That just makes me want to play the OG because the OG is just like on a whole other level. But we got a full episode, folks. That was
a great episode.
Yep, that was a full episode. I wanted to introduce some form of like game. I was like, it'd be fun to introduce like some type of like. It doesn't even have to just be like music guessing games. It could be something else, like different things. Yeah. That's what I figured. I was like, you know what? Since gaming's dry, why not bust out the quizzes?
True.
So
good idea.
God bless.
God bless. See you next week.
See you next week.